Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind? Hey,
Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me.
What's your topic, sir? You ready to go, Jen? Yes. You was cutting up on that one, girl.
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
what's on your
Shit,
mind?
what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your
Shit,
mind?
what you thinking, what you thinking?
Tell me, what's on your
Shit,
mind?
what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your
Oh, say
mind?
what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you
Linda,
thinking?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your
Say
mind?
what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind? Hey.
You know you love me. Lord, I've been talking down. Oh my God, I've been talking that long. Y'all know not to let me talk that long and don't tell me y'all can't hear nothing. Now y'all know I ain't on here no 2-3 minutes. I ain't saying nothing. What is y'all talking? I feel like starting the whole thing over. Lord God, I know y'all can hear me now. Thank you, Veronica, Vernice, for letting me know. But child, these folks ain't said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing. Now I got to start all over again, you know. Next time, tell me you don't hear me. If you don't hear me talking after about 30 seconds, you know, say, hey, girl, we don't hear you now. So me know what to do. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Thursday to all my gatekeepers out there, and welcome back to the So What You Think channel. If this is your first time here, pull up a chair and come on in. And if you're one of our regulars, you already know how we do it over here. This is the place where we sit down, we talk about it, we break it down. Y'all did tell me I didn't see it, Belinda, because you know I'm trying to read my script and do stuff. You know I can't, girl. You know, now y'all know I'm sorry. But thank you, Belinda. Belinda said she did tell me. I just didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna see if I can figure out a way to put it on the screen for people to know to go to like the 4-minute mark for it to start. Anyway, if you're over here regularly, you know how we do it. We break things down, and sometimes we get to debating. We do. Sometimes we get dogging down in the comments, but not in a disrespectful way. We like to have fun with it, okay? So first things first, let's show some love to the people who help keep things going smooth over here. I'm going to send up my hearts over here in the chat on the screen for the moderators. They do an amazing job, fantastic at keeping things running smoothly down there in the comments section. And of course, we want to say hello to everybody down in the chat and a special welcome to those who may be watching later on in the replay game. Tony Lynn, where are you? We miss you, brother. We see you too, and we appreciate you taking the time to come over here and watch the conversation. Now, you ain't got to be cute to come over here and watch. You can, I ain't got nothing going on but pictures on the screen and telling you what had happened. Y'all just have me over here just gossiping down. Like I'm just don't got nothing else to do with my time but gossip about these doggone Duprees. But I love it. I do. I do. Okay. Now, before we get started with today's discussion, I do want to give you a little update on the small hint about something that is coming up. As far as we know right now, we're looking at Monday, March 9th for our next interview here on the channel with one of the actors from Beyond the Gates. I will actually be speaking with them on the phone this evening so we can firm up the details and lock in the exact time. And then you already know the membership is going to get it first. Membership has its privileges. So once everything is confirmed, they will know first. And then, y'all will know tomorrow sometime. Okay. All right. We got some good things coming up for the gatekeepers, and I'm really excited about that. Now that that's said, let me see who's down here typing in the comments.
Who's that typing in the comments?
Well, I'll tell you who's typing in the comments. Let me just scroll up to see. Bilo Didi was in here first, and she says, "Hey, gatekeepers, Miss Jen and Mods." Rhonda Reed also says, "Good afternoon. Good, beautiful afternoon, everyone." Hello to you too, Rhonda Reed, and to Bilo Didi. Elaine says, "Early recap. I love it, like old school." I know. I told you on Thursdays, I'm sorry. I will try to get in here earlier. And as the days get longer, I'm going to try to get in earlier because I be having stuff. I got stuff to do. Okay. Tony Lynn, shout out as the official greeter over here. That's right, Tony. We miss you. Where are you, Tony? Please let us know you all right. Elaine says, "Hey to the gatekeepers." And JV says a hello to you guys. Belinda Hill says, "Good afternoon, Miss Jen, Tony Lynn, Elaine T, Gatekeepers, Mod Squad. I hope everyone is having a marvelous day." Of course, I hit the like button on the way in. Why? Because she is the officer of the doggone like button. She ain't had to pull y'all over and stop nothing in a while. So y'all doing pretty good. Myrtle Tinsler says, "Hey, Miss Jen, Gatekeepers and the Mods. Hey." Vernice Rankin says, "Good evening. I am new to the channel." Well, girl, did you know when you new to the channel, you get a whole you are now a gatekeeper, Vernice.
Hey.
Gatekeepers, a decree from the Queen.
Enough. Be seated.
All right, y'all. Share your crumpets, share your tea with Vernice. Don't be down here clowning, and don't be sharing, and let her talk in the chat too. Okay, y'all. I was pleasantly surprised to see Vanessa got down and dirty playing the dozens with it. Did she? No, she held on. She did. Belinda said there was no sound. Bilo Didi said was no sound. Vernice said no sound. Everybody was trying to tell me I didn't see nothing. I didn't. I did. Rhonda Reed sent you guys up some hearts. And Belinda reminds you again to hit that like button. And let's see. Miss KB Mommy, one of our moderators, is in the house and says, "Greetings. And so what you think my Mod Squad sisters, Linda, Bilo, Didi, Destiny, and my cousin, Tony Lynn, my sister, Officer Belinda Hill, and my boo, Elaine T, and my good friend, Bailiff Raven Maniac." And she says, "Happy Thursday to everyone coming in. We'll be in and out in the chat." All right, sis. However you guys to do it, okay? Y'all know Thursday is my fast day. You know that's how it goes. So I got to go on and get into it. You're welcome, Vernice. Welcome on in. Make sure you here tomorrow night now for the Friday night fish fry. On Friday, we're here in the evening time, and we have a live open panel if they so choose to have that. We have a panel by means of There being 5 sponsors for us to do that by way of a super sticker, super chat, or a membership, or if you want to gift a membership. Once we have 5 of those, we open up the panels and we unlock that thing, and then we sit up in here and we have a live panel and we talk and we argue and we talk about the show for the week. And y'all got some stuff to argue about. I know you do. Any guesses on who y'all think our next interview is? Anybody want to guess? Anybody want to guess? If you do, just go on and put it down there. All right, y'all. Now that we done did all that, let me unlock the gates and let's see what had happened was today behind the gates. Gatekeepers, it's time for our daily dose of Beyond the Gates Unlocked. All right, now that we was preempted a few minutes with some foolishness, so I hope I didn't miss too much, but because it was already in progress. Because they on here making announcements we don't care nothing about. Okay? Don't be preempting our stuff to tell us about nothing we don't want to hear about. We talking about the gates. We don't care nothing about the rest of what's going on. We don't want to care nothing about that. Okay? Anyway, Randy wants to know what the rush is to get him over here. And Haley was like, Bill trying to give me a baby. I don't want no baby. I don't want to be birthing no babies. And she's like, I don't want to have no big old baby. I was like, excuse me, ma'am. Girl, is you trying to slight Bill? Because you already know you can get it, sis. Don't you be, I don't care if he is your man. Don't you come over here talking about Bill. Talking about she don't want to have no big old baby. Implying like it's going to be Bill's fault. You got a big head too, ma'am. Don't be trying to put it on Bill, okay? So Randy says, you wanted his attention, so you asked for it, you got it, Toyota. Okay. So she was like, okay, but listen, I don't want to have no baby. Meanwhile, Chelsea was over there at her table still watching, and she's like, I feel like something going on. Like maybe I need to go over there and go check in. And Madison was like, you need to mind your business. No, Madison, we need for you to mind your business and let her mind the business over there at that table because we want to know what's going on, ma'am. So please stay out of it. Chelsea being nosy is what we need right now. Okay, we need a little nosiness up and throughout the gates. But anyhow, she was like, but it look heated over there. I think my daddy would want me to go over there and go check and see what's going on. Girl, you right, girl. Let him use you, girl. Go on over there. Go on over there and see what's going on, girl. We need you to go over there and bust it up, girl. Tomas comes into Bill's office. Lynette's case has been dropped. I was like, oh, look at that. Look at that. He was like, but you don't seem surprised. Bill was like, I have already told you. I thought you knew by now that I am the hand that rocks the cradle in the DMV. And when I want something done, it gets done. So you're not telling me nothing I don't already know, but thank you for coming in here trying to let me know for your unsolicited testimonial, sir. But okay. Now Eva wants her mama to calm down on the marriage talk to Iz. In fact, she tried to get her to go and get up on out of there. She was like, why don't you go to your hotel, put your feet up? Hey, Miss Lil, put your feet up and everything. Go and get you some rest. She was like, no. What I need to do is figure out a way to get me on film. And so she was like, I got to figure out somebody who could come and shoot me and put me on film, about the clinic. And Eva was like, child, you just stop. She was like, you know what? Better yet, I know somebody who could do it for me. And she gets up and she runs out of there. I thought she was getting ready to go run by Andres, but she didn't. That's where you should have went, girl. Not that he gonna do it for you, but he do be filming stuff. He ain't with the press, but he do be filming stuff. Now, Nessa and Joy are meeting up at the casino. She has a surprise for him later, and it's G-rated this time. And Joy was like, oh, I didn't know you did G-rated. We didn't either. So, Joy, you ain't alone on this. We didn't know it neither, okay? She was like, but I think I'm going to leave you guessing. And he was like, oh, really? She said, yeah, I'm going to leave you guessing. You really don't need to know what's happening and all that, So while they in there canoodling and whatnot, because he said she lets him know that what they going to do is that they going to go on a double date. And he was like, a double who? She was like, a double date. He was like, with who? She was like, well, with Nicole and one of her friends, she dating all sorts of folks. Just in here gossiping on your best friend. Just in here gossiping, telling all your best friends, teacher. Yeah, she dating about 4, 5, 6 men and everything. Hey, Kelly asked, that's what she doing. I was like, girl, now you need to stop talking. So while she talking, Leslie done tipped up in there and standing in the corner watching them. I was like, now, Leslie, you in here disturbing these people group. They don't want nothing to do with what you talking about. back at Bill's office, Tomas is getting a lesson from Bill. He tells him that, you know, this is why I'm always telling you that you need to build relationships with people, be that through business or be that through who you are attaching yourself to. Okay. He said, because that's what I did. When I was married to Danny, Danny was helping me through her family connections and everything, and through who she knew and what she was doing, and it was able to help me in business as well. So you need someone who can help you be and stay connected. I was like, is that why you married Haley? But I guess he don't need to be connected no more. Hey, Gloria, I guess he don't need to be connected no more. So now he could just, get with her. Now, Chelsea cannot keep her eye off that conversation over there, for which I was very glad that she could not. She's like, they talking too close to not really know each other. And look how their hands flowing. I'm like, girl, see, now you own it. Now you own it, okay? Now your cat skills coming out, because that's the same thing we sitting over here saying, is that we wondering why they over there talking like that and you don't know who it is. She was like, maybe I should go over there. I'm trying to tell you. Because it's mighty late for her to be out here talking to another man. And my daddy not there. Girl, you are correctamundo. Who is this dude? Go on over there and find out, girl. Go ahead. I told you, let him use you. Let him use you. Now, over at the table, Haley is running down her fear of Lynette not getting what she wants. Oh, y'all scared of Lynette now? Girl, you should, because Lynette still ain't through with you. Lynette, let me tell you something. Lynette done got money. Lynette done slapped you down on the floor. Lynette living in the hotel free. Lynette done got her case pro bono, and then Lynette got her whole case dropped. Baby, Lynette is winning. Do you understand me? She getting more than you and Randy Smandy right now. But anyway, she wants to know, I'm a little bit worried about her if she don't get what she want. You know how she is. And Randy says, we got to stay the course though, because we got 10 million reasons to stay the course. And she's like, yeah, but Lynette, she like a dog carrying a bone. She don't bury it, okay? And he was like, now that's true. That is true. I'm like, y'all right. Y'all right. Y'all right about that, okay? So Chelsea, meanwhile, walks up on them while they over there talking about Lynette. And she jumps up out of her chair because it caught Haley off guard. She was like, is everything okay over here? I was like, girl, is it? Is it? So then Haley gets up and Haley was like, no, it's fine. And Chelsea says, it looks like things were tense. So Haley tells Randy, you can leave. Not to be like, don't go nowhere. We don't even know who you is. We ain't even had the proper introductions. We are proper. Now, you notice how we do over here? Huh? Y'all already know. Y'all already know we got how to do and everything before we let people go in the high society. That ain't how we do. Is it below? In the bougie section, this is how we do. You got to say hello. This is my friend, criminal. This is my stepdaughter. Now, that's what you were supposed to do, Haley, but you going to tell the man to run off because, baby, all my suspicions would have been up and running for you when you sent that man away from here. You ain't about to tell me who he is. He going to tell me who he is, okay? And will he remember to say Randy or Sammy? Mm-hmm. But anyway, she told him that he could go, and then she started deflecting. She was like, well, who was that? So Chelsea got right back on her tail. Who is that now? So Haley admits his name is Sammy. He's the guy that helped me, when I had my unfortunate lie of a miscarriage of the baby that never did exist, And then he worked for Joey. And she was like, work for Joey? She was like, what, you need a hitman or something? I was like, see, now you own to something, Chelsea. Girl, now you own to something. See, now you own to something. Okay? But in true form of daytime television, is she own it, but she gonna be off of it, Derek and Eva go over the work schedule, and he was like, I got your mama on days. When I'm on nights, she's on days. She was like, child, my mama ain't about to be working on no job. Unless it don't work, that ain't what she about to do. He was like, yeah, but I just don't want to be bothered with her. And she was like, don't worry about it. Whatever you do, my mama gonna be taking credit for it because that's what she do. You do the work, she do the credit taking. Okay. But ain't no need in you trying not to get along with this woman, Derek. Okay. Because meanwhile, she down to the casino getting on Joey and Vanessa nerve, drinking up Joey's good liquor that she did not ask for, just came in there and pulled herself up some of the good stuff up under the thing where he don't be serving up to everybody. His 98-year-old liquor and stuff. People don't be wanting to share that kind of liquor. It costs a lot and it's hard to get. You don't want to share that with you. But she done pulled herself a cup and she's like, I want a press conference. And I don't like that name still that you done put on my spot. I want, y'all got a little plaque for Doug. Why y'all can't put that somewhere else except out there outside of my thing, okay? Put it on the casino. Don't put it over here on the clinic. And Joey tells her, for openers, he don't think that no press conference is no good idea because she told him that she trying to get on the camera. He was like, press conference is not a good idea, especially not for you. Okay? Which almost made Leslie choke on her drink. I was like, child. Sidebar, I do hope Leslie is getting paid extra for all these scenes that she been in all week long and all last week and look like she going to be in again tomorrow. Because, girl, you got all the screen time. All the screen time. Child, you got all the screen time. And the people say they tired of seeing you because you won't calm down. But anyway, Eva tells Derek her mama couldn't get a fire permit. And Derek was like, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. I got it. So Leslie wants to do a media blitz, but her and Derek are talking about the best thing. They was like, nowadays people don't be paying attention to that. The people that we trying to reach to get in to come in here to the clinic, they may not have the internet together and be able to be watching nothing online. I think what we need to do is get some flyers and pass out some free food. And he was like, you know what? Now you got it. Or he was the one that came up with the free food. He was like, if we can get the money, he's like, we should pass out free food, and then we should be able to reach the people. I know you can reach people when you passing out free food for sure. For sure. She wanted to include Samantha in this since it was her idea and her mama had stole it from the poor baby. Poor child, poor baby. Now back at Bill's office, he says, Tomas says him and Kat are doing pretty good. Are you? Because Kat ain't feeling loved. Kat ain't feeling wanted at all. Let her mess around and tell Bill you gonna be moving in. Because Bill, when Bill tell you to do something, Bill meant what he said. Okay? But anyway, he said they doing all right. Bill says she's the perfect companion for a man like yourself. She got the celebrity connection. She got that business going. She got them family connections. And Tomas said, I wasn't thinking about none of that. I really love Kat. And Bill was like, I'm glad to hear you say that. He was like, oh, so this was a test. He was like, yeah, and you was going to be in trouble if you failed it. But I still want you to know that that's still the right track for you to be on. Okay? So then he starts telling them about the little hiccups him and Kat been having. She wanted to move. I didn't want to move. And I wanted to move. She didn't want to move. And then she acting like this. And he was like, so you done put out. He was like, please, Kat got plenty of places to go. And it ain't going to be over my house. I was like, child, you need to calm down now. He don't want that girl over there. Not right now. He don't. And I wonder why. Because now I'm suspicious. Haley over here playing victim. She said, I just don't help you. I don't know. Because see, what's her name? No, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. She ain't at Bill's office yet. She's still at the Uptown, and she crying, playing victim. I don't know, girl. I don't know. No, she was like, how could you even compare me with anybody who would smurder anyone? I would never smurder anyone. Not me. That's your mama, the one came to my wedding with that papa and a purse. We gonna be talking about somebody gonna take somebody else. Let's talk about your mom. I was like, ooh, girl, you tried it. You tried it, Haley. Even though she telling the truth. But girl, I done told you, y'all need to show more respect to people's mamas around here. Because where I come from, you don't talk about nobody mama. I don't care what nobody mama did. Okay. Mama could be worth not a doggone. You don't say nothing about nobody mama. But anyway, she was like, how could you think that I would ever do anything to anyone? Don't know she trying to take your daddy out as we speak, girl. How would you think I would want to do anything to anybody? I would never do nothing to nobody. I'm just all in a tizzy because I know you know how I feel, right? Since you almost got kidnapped by that girl. I know you still be having bad dreams too, right? Because that's what kind of problems I'm having, girl. And yeah. So that's why I was talking to him because I need a bodyguard because I be scared, girl. I need somebody to guard my body, And then she was like, She was like, but why did things look so heated? See, Chelsea, you was on it, but you didn't stay on it. You put your foot on the gas, but girl, you took your foot up too soon. You had her right where we wanted her. But she was like, oh, well, we was just talking about what happened and then I was reliving it. And then when I was reliving it, I probably just got too into the scene. My acting just took off too much, girl. You tried to tell on yourself. You know how it is, girl. When that girl had came and snatched you up, I know you still be thinking about it, right? Girl, way to deflect. Just go on and deflect. Hey, girl, you know how it was, right? She was like, yeah, you right. Because I still be thinking about it. And Madison was sitting over there looking like, what? She was like, plus, Bill got he preoccupied with all this blood work he haven't done. I know Dr. Madison can't say nothing about it. See, that was her way of getting Madison to be quiet because Madison can't say nothing about Bill. So now she got to be quiet because the conversation done turned to Bill and some blood work and what's going on. She was like, she can't tell you, but I can. Your dad is still getting that blood work and stuff still showing up in his blood work. Girl. We know because you the reason why it's showing up in there. Okay. So Madison had to stay quiet. She can't talk on this. So Haley gets hysterical, starts crying. And Haley was like, Chelsea was like, we better go and take her out. Po thing. She just about to just fall out. Haley, this was good, girl. All you needed was a chaise lounge for you to gently fall down on while your hat swayed in the wind and you threw your hand up on your forehead and said, Fiddly D, I just don't know what to do. Girl, it was good. You was good. And seen. Now, Leslie ain't listening to Joy, but he feels they need someone likable to do this job out in the public on the TV screen, and that ain't you. Leslie's so delusional. She's like, everyone likes me. They've accepted me into society. Girl, who? Who accepted you? Who, girl? Who? Please let us know who, because far as we know, you got nothing. Except for Ashley Mama, who just probably trying to get a couple of dollars somewhere down the line. We don't know. Okay. So Joey suggests that Vanessa do it. And Vanessa was like, I don't want to do it, but thank you. Derek is a much better choice. He's the general manager. And since he's the person that they're going to be seeing down there, he needs to be the face of the place. Okay. So she was like, oh, she said, and I tell you something else, I don't trust you. So call him while I'm here with you because you'll go over there and say anything and be like, you don't want to do it. And then he'll be thinking that he wasn't supposed to do it. So call him while I'm right here. I was like, ooh. So then Joey stepped back and let the women have it. He was like, y'all go on and get it, okay? So then she gets on the phone and she calls Derek. And Eva was like, ooh, that's my mama calling. He was like, I don't want to talk to her. She was like, give it to me. So then Eva picks up the phone. Hello? And she was like, what you doing answering the phone? She was like, dear, he had to go to the bathroom and I saw the phone ring and I saw it was you. What's up? She was like, well, I need for him to know that we're about to come over there and talk to him. So please let him know that Vanessa and I are headed over there. She hung up the phone. She told Derek, she was like, you ain't about to like it. My mom about to come over here. You ain't gonna like it. Well, you know what though, sidebar, he may as well like it. Get over it. Because like it or not, Leslie is the one who pays your salary. And the headache she passes out comes with the job, sir. It comes with the job. It's one of the perks. She gonna give you headaches. That's one of the perks, okay? Now, Tomas is at Uptown calling people. He knows, I guess, that firming up relationships is important. So he's calling people that he had gone to school with and he knew from this and that. And he ends up talking to somebody that's a tech guy now. And he was like, let's get together and have lunch. Because somebody else he had called it lost their job. He was like, oop, boom, gotta go. Can't use nothing you got to offer. Sidebar. Do I have this written down here? Did I pass it up? If I did, I just want to go back and say this because I don't know where he said this. So I want to just say that. Remember very early in the program, because I always wondered where that guy that was in Bill's office when the show first started, that he got his son off when he was going to cash in a favor. So this is one of the favors that he cashed in, and he was telling Tomas about it. He said, that guy, I got his son off. He plays golf with the person who does this and that. Once removed, knew the right person to go in there and get the case drop, and that's how I got the case drop, sir. Cause see, I build relationships with people just to go cash in later. So, that's how that happened. But anyway, so Tomas is now working on his relationship building skills, like Bill told him to do. I guess Kat busy because she didn't come meet you for no drink. Is she coming tomorrow? Will you still be here tomorrow? We'll see. Now Chelsea done brought the baby Haley back over here to her daddy Bill office. She's still faking crying and near hysteria and all that. Oh, Billy. She didn't want to bother Bill with all of this. He had so much going on. And, he seemed so touched by all these crocodile tears. I guess you like crocodile tears, huh, Bill? Because, child, I would tell her she need to go somewhere with all that drama. But anyway, Nessa and Leslie arrived to tell Derek that he's going to do the press. And Leslie says something about Joey being sexy, and Vanessa told her, girl, I know you didn't. Don't you be saying nothing about my Joey, honey, because Joey belongs to me. If somebody want Joey, she told her to bag off. I mean, she said that with her whole chest. She did. Leslie don't want Joey unless he has the power that she wants, and then she may want to desire that. Leslie like danger too, girl. Now, Bill is so grateful to Chelsea for looking out for Valerie, because that ain't really her name. But he's like, I'm so grateful for you for looking out for Chelsea. And Haley Liontail just anyway, this Liontail girl is just lying, doing what she do. So they leave out, and Bill feels so bad. Oh, he's like, I just feel so bad. She was like, I don't want you blaming yourself. You don't need to blame yourself. I mean, why you need to be worried about your frigid wife and my fragility? You mean fertility or fragility? Because Bill want a baby. And Bill ain't about to forget what he said. You in there crying. It ain't about to change nothing. Bill wants a baby. So she promises to be more open with him. And Bill asked her, now how you knew how to find a bodyguard? Huh? And why you asked Sammy? I was like, see, now we on the right track. Let's stay on that. Now, outside the office, Madison wants to know if Chelsea may have the same kind of breakdown. So she's like, so girl, if you think you about to have the same kind of breakdown, because I heard what you told her at the Uptown, maybe we better get ahead of that, because I ain't equipped to be dealing with all that. Girl, I'm about to be doing my study. I ain't gonna have time to be dealing with no breakdowns out the blue, girl. So let's go and get ahead of that, because I'm about to be busy. Booked and busy. Okay, so Joey is hold on one second. Let me make sure I didn't skip a page. Give me 1 second. Okay, so Joey is going off on Sammy, right? Because he done showed up. He was like, so where you been? I'm like, what? He's like, where you been? I thought he was gonna say in my skin. Ask me again, I'm tell you things. Where you been? In my skin. I thought that's what he was gonna say. He said, where you been? He's like, well, I was And Joy said, yeah, I want to know where you been, because Leslie done been up in here touching on my good liquor. Why am I paying for all this face recognition stuff up in here if it's not working? And she just walking up in it. I mean, what's supposed to happen? The face recognition come on and the doors automatically lock. Why y'all ain't got a secret knock? Look, you should go like this. Let it be a secret knock. Secret knock. Tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Pause. Tap. Get y'all a secret knock. And then have somebody, where's the man inside? You know what, Joy? That's what I want to know. Why somebody ain't standing at the door with you? Every gangster I know got somebody inside, because they supposed to be the first one to take a piece of scrapple. Is it scrapple? Not scrapple. Scrap. whatever it is, scrapnel, a piece of scrapnel, if it should get to flying up and throughout. I mean, who's your cupbearer, sir? That anyway. Had Randy in here lying about where he was and what he was doing. You know Joey gonna find out, but keep on here. Now Leslie and Vanessa are fighting. Oh, they was fighting. They was fighting like little girls on the playground, trading blows, okay? And playing the dozens. And Vanessa wins with a comment about Leslie's heart being so empty, she can hear the wind whistling through it. That seemed to hurt Leslie's feelings a little bit. Now, you better watch out, Nessa. Because Leslie loves revenge, and her bite is worse than her bark. People used to say her bark is worse than her bite, but her bite is worse than her bark. So you better watch out because she will get you. She will get you. Now, Bill is surprised that Haley wanted to hire Sammy to work for her. You know, he worked for Joey. And you know, that stuff come with favor. She was like, well, you deal with Joey in favor, so why can't I? I was like, girl, wait a minute now. You about to come out of character, sis. You better... Below Diddy, you better go. Listen. Yeah, I should. That's terrible. I can't do it. Because you know these gatekeeping women over here is thirsty. I can't do it, Below. But listen. She asked Bill, she was like, but I feel like I can trust Sammy. That's why I was asking him. And then she was like, can we just get away? Can we go to St. Bart's? Is anybody keeping score? How many times has Haley asked to go to St. Bart's and Bill has curses spoiled again? Bill, did you lie to your wife? Did you really purchase that place? Was the ink dry, sir? Did the money from the St. Bart's really go to Chelsea? Because you know I told you I was suspicious about it anyway, okay? But he was hesitating. She was like, let's go to St. Bart's. He was like, what now? Chelsea and Madison still talking out in the hallway. Chelsea's like, I'm fine, but I will go for the therapy. I don't mind. If you think I should go, I'll go. But for right now, let's us go just have some drinks because I got things managed. So then Dr. Madison was like, well, now drinking and carrying on is a way of not dealing with things. She was like, I'm just saying, chill out. You ain't got to be all in doctor mode. I'm good. I'm just saying, I want to go and have a drink and chill. But Madison still want her to get to that therapy because Madison ain't got time. Now, Vanessa and Leslie keep going on calling each other cheap pennies and heifers and cheap pennies, just calling all kinds of names. But ain't nobody said your mama, though. I know that. I know ain't nobody hollered out, yo, mama. Ain't nobody said that, though. I know that. But Derek has had enough, and he wants to get back to the work. So he and Eva tell them that they going to have to try to get along for the good of the clinic, okay? Because he's tired of all this. Ugh. So anyway, back to business. They have a staff. They have plenty of doctors working along with them. Derek is going to check in with Leah and see if she agrees to be on board. You know what? Let me tell you something. Leah going to be on board because Leah needs somewhere else to be sending that their plasma up and throughout. Okay? Leah need to be getting stuff from these people. Hold on one second, you guys. Ooh, y'all, we right on the end of time because I got to go. But listen, she said, because I know Leah wants to get in it because see, you know, they be trying to get stuff from the poor all the time. So getting their plasma for this much money, giving them a couple of dollars on the low, this is the perfect place to be doing crimes. It's gonna be at this clinic, and poor Derek don't even know what he about to get mixed up in, and he about to be the face of it, Lord, help it, Lord. But anyway, Randy says, I was busy checking on the distribution for the trucks to make sure things was going smooth. So Joey looked at him and he said, you know what? You can go. And then when he left out, Joey was sitting up there looking like, now what was that about? You know what, Joey? That's what we want to know, but we know you about to figure it out, though. Now, Bilo Didi, why is you on his starting stuff about Randy in that video that he put up today on his Instagram page? You know, he was just working out. So here's what I'm gonna tell y'all. What's the name of his page, Bilo Didi, so the people can go over there on Instagram and see it? Let them go over there and see for themselves. I ain't putting that over here. He was just working. And you know what I admired? I admired that at the time when that was posted, all his people were serious-minded people who work out below Didi. They was. And so his name is Maurice Carey, right? So his people were serious-minded people. They wasn't even over there talking no mess. Only the gatekeepers over there talking stuff. Now, y'all know y'all need put your hand up here. Put your hand up here. I'm gonna whoop y'all hand. I'm gonna whoop y'all hand. Just starting stuff. All right, so let's see. Let me get a couple of these guesses, then I got to get out of here, y'all. All right. Peaches? Good. Oh, where is Peaches? Okay. I don't know, but I want to know where she at, too. She's still in the hospital, so she good. I need her to get healed and come to the front of the room so she can tell us what Leslie did with her husband, boyfriend, whatever that was. We need to know. We need to know. I'm going to stop watching until they close this storyline. Girl, you be right here. You be right here with us suffering Kelly, because girl, in between, you don't want to miss nothing. So y'all can't be doing that. Now, below Didi done put that link up there for y'all. Y'all better go on hit the link right fast. And then y'all can, now listen, I'm going to leave this open for just a couple minutes so y'all can come back over here and report about what you had seen. Because I got to go. So now listen, hit the link that below Didi just hit. Then y'all come back over here and y'all make your commentary. Y'all saw when Derek don't answer under Leslie's name in his phone. I was cracking up. Oh, he has do not answer. I got some numbers in my phone. Except mine just say no. Once you get a no, it's hard to come out from under that. Once I put you under no. All right, now listen. Below Didi done hit y'all with this link right here. Y'all hit the link. And then I'm going to wait for about 2 people to come back over here and report on their commentary. Because y'all know y'all something else. Just something else. Y'all hit the link now. Then y'all come on back over here and report y'all comments. Don't say nothing crazy. Don't y'all come over here talking crazy. Don't come in here talking crazy. But you all make sure you also following Keith's page as well. Keith Sings is the name of his Instagram page for Keith D. Robinson. Make sure you're following his page. Make sure you. Y'all are horrible. You need to be in school somewhere learning a trade. You need to be in a vocational school learning a trade. Look at y'all. See, the gatekeepers, y'all terrible. Y'all are terrible. Terrible. That video about to go viral. Y'all are terrible. Maurice, I hope you ain't over here listening today. Out of all the days that you may have listened, please don't come over here. But here's what I'm about to say. Mona, girl. Mona, girl. Should we warn her or let her cook? I don't know. KB, y'all are terrible. Randy, don't talk. Just listen. Yeah. I'm about to kick off my coffee. Y'all are terrible. How you doing? Y'all are terrible. Y'all are terrible. Mona, you ain't ready. Now, Maurice, listen. That's these gatekeepers. Okay? I want to sit with a... listen, I'm trying to get the man for an interview. Y'all over here lusty heifers. Just lusty heifers. But I want us to get that because I would really like to talk to him about his career, his background, all of these things. And the fact that I'm so excited that his role got expanded and that they're giving him a love interest. I have premium YouTube. I'm going back. I can still hear you, Miss Jen. Wait. Keisha said I got premium YouTube. I can have it on too. She said I can hear you and I can see that at the same time. Y'all need to stop. I'm through with y'all. I'm out of here. I got to go. Let me get my closing because I can't be in messing with y'all. We could talk mess tomorrow. All right, let me read y'all my outro. So, all right, gatekeepers, that's it. It's gonna do it for us today. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out, sharing your thoughts, all of your thoughts. I can't read no more of these comments. Y'all are terrible. Okay, thank you for coming over and sharing your thoughts on everything. No one, anyone. I'm done with y'all. The discussions over here are always thoughtful, sometimes passionate, and always interesting. And that's because I can't even get my clothes, and y'all are terrible. That's because of all of you. another wait. Another special thank you to our moderators. Please continue to show some love in the chat because they help keep everything flowing smoothly, and we appreciate them. And to everyone who may be catching this later, the replay gang, thank you for taking the time to watch and to be part of the community as well. Don't forget, tomorrow night is the Friday Night Fish Fry, and you already know how it goes. If we get our sponsors stepping up with the super stickers and super chats, memberships, or gifted memberships, that helps unlock the panel. Child, I can't with y'all. Y'all done made me laugh till I can't no more. Oh, Lord. All right, y'all, I gotta go. Y'all, I know y'all, but that video about to go viral. It's about to go viral. It is. Oh no, it's Randy. I think it's Randy. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. You think who's Randy? What y'all talking about? That man gonna come over here and whoop y'all. He is. And I'm gonna point out every single person who had it coming. I'm sliding to the back, to the bar back. y'all are terrible. Y'all got Unicorn TV joining in with y'all. Oh my God. Sharing is caring. I'm sending this to my sisters. Hey, y'all. Hey, look, let's do this. How many views? Tell me this right quick because I got to get out of here. How many views is on that video now? Does it say, or how many comments? Let's keep up with that and see what it is tomorrow. We're going to compare it tomorrow. How many views or comments is on that video right now? How many views or comments is on the video, y'all? Let me know. Comments so I can get out of here. I got to go. Woo, Lord. My husband wants to know why you are choking and what's going on. I cannot tell him. No, tell him. Okay, so so earlier it only had 20 comments. But all of them was about working out. I know y'all lust to have us about to he gonna end up take the thing down. But anyway, 1,287 views, 59 comments. Okay. And 12 shares. Okay. So let's see where it is tomorrow. Because I got a feeling that's about to go up expeditiously. Uh-huh. I got a feeling it's about to go up from there. I do. All right, y'all. I got to get out of here. I got to go get my mom. And I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good evening. And hey, don't never say I ain't never did nothing for you. Okay? Don't never say I ain't never did nothing for you. But I'll be back later to tell y'all we'll be in the membership. We could talk some more in the membership. We could talk some junk in the membership. Okay? We're going to talk junk in the membership. We're going to talk junk in the membership. Okay? Glorious, you in the membership. We're going to talk some mess in the membership, okay? All right, y'all. So let's go and get out of here. And I'll talk to y'all later. All right, y'all. Bye. Hey, I do hope y'all having a great day. And if not, there's still some time left. I've already made it better to see what you can do to make it into one anyway. I already made your day better. I did. All right, I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.